Elliot, we have to smash legs. Get out here now. Let's go! What's going on, guys? Danny Mangan here, back for another video. It has been bloody ages. I think it's been like a week, nearly 2 weeks since I've uploaded. I will explain everything in this video, but right now we're literally outside Elliot's house. We're waiting for him to come outside. We're gonna go to Muscleworks. It is bloody leg day again. I'm absolutely buzzing. This will be me and Elliot's second session training legs together. We trained at Zone Gym. We're gonna switch up the rotation, go balls to walls, see how he's feeling. I hear his ass. Here he is. I dickhead. Look at that dickhead, man. Come around those heads, you said to my face, Pagan. You said to my face, man. You can't sit in the boot, Pagan. Get in the car, man.
No, if you want me to show you how to get big calves, I'll show you.
Oh my god. That's good, dude.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, brother. You good?
Yeah, not bad.
How'd you get big calves? Let's go.
Are you filming this?
Yeah. You got caught. Fuck it.
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry.
You want something really heavy?
Really heavy. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, big man? Hey?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Okay guys, so movement number one is the seated hamstring curl. Elliot is just about to do his back off set now. With a back off set, we normally take off 10 to 20 kilos and increase the reps. So our first set will be a loading set where we're trying to really do the damage. We'll go for 5 to 10 reps. Loading will be very heavy. The back off set, we will drop weight by 10, 20 kilos, increase reps by 5 or 6. So we're trying to pump more reps in, drop the load, focus on execution. Everything is peachy. We're about to smash legs today. Me and Elliot are buzzing. I've had a pre-workout, Elliot's had a monster. We're ready to do some big boy damage today. Nice. Come on now, fight. Come on. Good.
Come on.
Drive. Yep. Good now again. Good. Take it.
One more, come on.
Drive it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Drive, 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 drive. Slowly up. Yes. Go on then. Yeah, you cocky shit. Easy. One. Fuck yeah. Pause. Drive it. Yes. Let's go. Off goes. Drive. Fuck yeah. One. Yep. 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 Easy. Fuck yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. 3 more at least. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, right. Yep. 2 more, 2 more. 2 more. Slow, slow. Pause. Drive. Fuck yeah. Come on. more, 2 more. Let's go then. Go. Yep, come on. 1 more, El. Gotta fucking work this one. Go. 1 more. Fucking go, El. Fucking there. Take it. Yeah. Come on. 1 more. No, 1 more. Bitch, right? He's got like 0 left. Like 5 more. Well, shit, let's go. Yeah. Come on out, fight for these. Go, drive up, 3, yeah. Come on out, let's go. Up, 4. Yeah, look at that quad, mate. Let's go out. 5. Good. Let's go, at least 10. 6, come on. Perfect, mate, perfect. 7. Up. 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Come on, bitch, let's go. 8, come on. 9, 10. Come on, Al. Up, 9, come on. Again. 10. Good, again. 15, 14, 1. Let's go. Let's go, Al. Come on, get aggressive. Let's fucking go. 2. Easy. Let's go. Fucking have it. 3. Come on. 4, 5. 4, 5. 4, 5. 4. Yeah. Easy. Come on. 5. Up. Fucking good. 1. Come on, Al. Dig deep. Fucking go. 2. Rest in peace, Elliot. 1. Up. 9. Wind. Get off your cut. Big breath. Last one. Again. Come on. 15. 14. Come on, pick up. 3, 2, 1, up. Come on, let go.
halfway there, come on. You
No,
get
no,
8.
no, that's 5.
5.
Done. 4.
15. 14. 13. 2. 1.
Let's go. Let go, let go. Let's go, Dad. Done.
Nice. Well done.
Back. We are having our post-workout meal. Leg session, very, very good today. Well done to Elliot, you smashed it, and I was very happy because finally I've been able to load the leg extension. Like, it's been about 5 weeks where my knees just haven't been able to keep up with it. So finally today, we loaded the leg extension. I find putting it later in my sessions when my knees are fully warmed up is where it's working for me. Now, previously with working with Jordan, I've had it in second in my leg rotation to kind of warm up the knees, if that makes sense, and then one working set. But for now, I'm kind of gonna have it later on in the session so I can still smash it up on a heavier load. Post-workout, we have got 150 grams of Rice Krispies. Oh, my stupid. Rice Krispies, what plan am I on? Cocoa Pops. And we've got 70 grams of whey protein. Never normally have that amount, but because I'm so behind on food right now and the time is 5 o'clock, we got to get that protein in. Boom! What's up, people? Back in the video, back in the living room to talk about the subject of this video, which is why you all clicked on it. Guys, I think I'm now 2 weeks off of anabolics completely. So it's been 2 weeks since my last injection. Just to run you through my cycle quickly, we were in at 500 milligrams of test a week, 225 milligrams of tren a week, 200 milligrams of mastrin a week, 50 milligrams of anavar pre-workout, 80 mcgs of Clen in the morning, and then 25 mcgs of T3. That was my cycle. It's been 2 weeks since I had dropped that cycle. How has it been? That's what we're going to discuss now, okay? So I'm going to be running you guys through basically how I've been feeling the last 2 weeks, how it's affected my mood, my strength, my personality, my muscle, my everything, okay? Every single thing, how I'm feeling, how it's affected me. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we're going to start off very, very simply. How am I feeling, okay? The first week of being off anabolics, I'm not going to lie, I felt very, very, very weird. Like, it was like an emotional roller coaster. Like, 1 minute I was there, then 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 I was there. Then I was there, then I was there, then I was there, then I was there. Literally. 1 week off anabolics and I literally had no motivation to train one day, but the next day I had loads of motivation. Then the next day I didn't want to do anything. Then the day after that I couldn't be bothered to, you know, do simple things. It was really, really weird. It was like my motivation was either sky high or really, really low, and it was taking me longer to do basic things like get out of the car. Like, my energy levels were like this all the time, and I just had no motivation or loads of motivation to do the things I normally like to do, which I kind of expected, but it hit me like, I was like a yo-yo. 1 minute I was here, then I was there, then I was here, then I was there, then I was here, then I was here, and then I was depressed, and then I was happy, then I was sad, then I was angry, then I was, you know, which is what I'd call hormonal warfare. My hormones were just going at each other's throats, people. Week 1 of anabolics was probably the worst because just in terms of like my emotional state, one day I'd literally not want to leave the house, I'd be quite depressed, and then like another day I'd be smashing the gym, really, really happy, you know, I'd be with my friends, enjoying food, enjoying life, you know, just living life. But as soon as it came to the point where I was actually on my own, then motivation levels would just be like crushed, and like I just want to lie in bed, and I would literally be in bed like 2, 3 in the afternoon trying to nap because I had nothing else to do, because I didn't feel motivated to do anything. That's also why there hasn't been many videos, well, not many, there's been no videos, okay? Because I've had no motivation to pick up the camera and film. And that's, it's not because of like necessarily me falling out of love with YouTube, it's just my hormonal warfare right now. I haven't had the motivation to do anything. Okay, on to the next point. How has it affected my training? So, as expected, I did think, you know, my strength would come down. Has it come down? Yes, it has. How much has it come down? Not as much as I was thinking. On certain things, I'm still matching, if not progressing my lifts. on the other things that where strength has dropped, I'm not far behind. I'm really not, and I'm still progressing. So for example, week 1 bench press fell right down, okay? So it was 130 for 6, and then it went down to like 115 for 7, and it fell right down. The other day with Elliot, I benched 125 kilos for 7. So we're kind of on the way back up now, which kind of indicates to me that we've leveled out where we kind of the strength fell down, we've kind of leveled out, and now we're on our way back up again, which is really cool. The majority of the stuff I was running was Fost esters, okay? So the Fost ester stuff would be out of my body. Obviously there's probably still going to be some testosterone flying around, but that won't be long until that comes out. But the point is how it's affected my training. Some of my stuff, my strength has completely decreased. Some of it is kind of holding, but now in week 2, that was week 1, in week 2 things are starting to go back up again, which is really great, because the point is we need to hold as much strength as I possibly can so I can look after and keep the muscle and even build potential. Now that's not going to happen because I'm not. And maintain the muscle, okay, that I put on that cycle. We want to maintain it. We need to keep strength as high as we possibly bloody can. When it comes to recovering from my training, my recovery has been hit like a flipping ton of bricks. I am finding it hard to recover. Now of course I have tapered my volume in my sessions back a little bit, depending what I'm training. My leg sessions have calmed down a little bit just because I can't recover from the amount of volume that I was doing, you know, on my old plan of Jordan. My training programs are the same. I'm still doing, you know, lower upper rest, just to keep the frequency in, because the goal is to, like I said, maintain the muscle. Therefore I'm trying to keep that frequency high, intensity high, volume low. Okay, volume is even lower now for me to recover. If you can't recover, guys, you can't grow, you can't even maintain. So if you're doing too much that your body can't handle it, you know, you need to rethink your volume. So for me, I rethought about my volume, pulled out a couple sets here and there, you know, keeping stuff like rest pause to a minimum, and just making sure that I can recover for my next session. From a physique standpoint, I'm actually really happy with how I'm looking. In my opinion, I don't look much different compared to when I was at like the peak of my cycle. Now what I'd say is different is obviously you have there's like 2 modes, okay? So say off cycle Dan has the muscle, okay? Then on cycle Dan has like the muscle and it's exploding. It's like round, it's full, it's thick, it's dense, it's pumping, it's vascular, it's everything. So there's like 2 different modes. So it's not like I'm smaller here, I just look way more aggressive in terms of like muscularity when I'm on cycle. Now that was expected, of course. I'm not running Tren anymore. Tren is going to make you look massive. It's just how it works. I'm not running Anavar, I'm not going to be as hard, I'm not going to be as vascular, I'm not going to be as aggressive looking because I'm not on cycle. That was expected. What I do want to do is maintain, like I've just said, maintain my muscle. I don't need it to look as aggressive as I do now. You know, if I can maintain what I have, if I do eventually maybe go back on cycle, but I have a great place to start building more muscle, because that would have meant I lost minimal muscle in my let's say detox phase of coming off anabolics, which is the goal. So then when I go back on, I can actually, you know, start building even more muscle from a great standpoint. But all in all, guys, it has been hard, but mentally I feel very good. I feel very happy. From a physique standpoint, I'm happy where I'm at. My recovery capabilities obviously have lowered, but that's something I can manage as a variable I can control. Food is still rock high, you know, getting in between 4,000 to maybe even 5,000 calories a day. Protein's over 300 grams. Obviously, we want to maintain muscle, so protein's going to be, you know, the priority here. We're going at 330 grams of protein. Health supplements, of course, we are taking our, every morning we're taking our Love Heart by Trained by JP. We're taking our multivitamins, vitamin D3s, fish oils and curcumin. We've got the whole stack going on. I'm trying to increase on my health supplements just to kind of like prioritize health whilst I'm off. Like I said, I'm 2 weeks off anabolics, so the plan now is to wait another 2 weeks. Then I'm very tempted to implement a PCT. What would I take for PCT, you ask? I'm looking at stuff like HEG, I'm looking at stuff like Novadex, I'm looking at stuff like Clomid. I've taken HEG in the past, it worked an absolute charm. So I might maybe only do a HEG cycle, maybe implement the other 2. We'll see, but I will very likely do a PCT in the next 2 weeks. So that will be after the 4-week mark of being off anabolics. Then I'll wait another 4 weeks, So I'll give the PCT time to do its thing. I'll wait another 4 weeks, then total will be 8 weeks off. I'll get my blood work. I'll see where I'm at. I will make adjustments if needed, and then we will see where we go from there. I'm very happy to be back on YouTube. Thank you to everyone that's been so patient. It's been awesome. I appreciate you. I'm very sorry for being so bad at uploading. I will not let you down again. I'm going to be pumping content this week. Guys, we're so close to 1,500 subscribers. If you're watching this and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would be awesome. Also, guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please head over there now. It's just Danny Mangan Fitness. I will put all details in the description. We're nearly on 2,000 of y'all. Head over there. Please follow me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to go smash legs today. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.